Hi, I'm Karen Ross, Secretary of the California Department of Food and Agriculture, and I want to welcome you to helping us as the state of California celebrate Healthy Soils Week. Healthy soils are so fundamental to our ability to continue feeding ourselves and citizens around the globe. Healthy soils really do account for the tremendous diversity of productivity we have here in California, including the ability to grow this country's 1/3 of its vegetables, as well as 3/4 of the tree nuts and fruits that we all enjoy as part of a healthy diet. But healthy soils also mean we're improving our water holding capacity. By better nutrient cycling, we're also purifying our water and filtering it. And let me say also that we sequester carbon with healthy soils. That ability to sequester carbon as a key strategy for climate change and being able to mitigate climate change. One of the things we don't probably think about when you think about healthy soils is below ground biodiversity. And in a world that's losing so much biodiversity, healthy soils are the home and habitat for up to 60% of the world's biodiversity. Microbes to worms and everything in between. They're helping to improve all of those cycling benefits that I talked about for water holding capacity, nutrient cycling, to really give us stronger, more resilient plants and make sure that we have the ability to continue to grow food in a hotter, drier climate. All of that and more is possible, and I'm so proud of the programs we have under the Newsom administration to support healthy soils and the transition to even more practices to host healthy soils programs. We've supported that through demonstration projects, technical assistance, and incentive grants for our farmers and ranchers to be able to learn as we go and transition to having those practices on all acres. But we also do it in partnership with technical assistance providers, our partners at the federal level, as well as all of our state agencies. It's not just healthy soils for those of us who live and work on the farms, it's for all of us in the cities too. And healthy soils practices do apply to how we steward our public lands as well. So great partnerships in the Natural Resources Agency and across all of government. What's really interesting about our Healthy Soils program is that it's really a base to circular economy. When we think about the byproducts that come off of our fields, those plant residues and other byproducts, as well as our livestock sector, there's nutrients to be captured in all of that. So healthy soils are part of a circular economy. If you've gone to the nursery and you've purchased compost or straight chicken manure to make your plants healthier, that's part of the circular economy. Taking what has been considered a waste product and turning it into a value product that's useful for feeding our soils and improving soil organic matter and the ability to sequester carbon. It improves all of our plant life, and it's critical to what we do. Some of the practices that really matter in doing all of this is to minimize tillage so that we don't disturb that below ground biodiversity that's doing all those public benefits. But it's also about turning woody biomass into mulch to keep us covered. Having covered soil is absolutely critical. And also, whether it's a crop that's being grown for a market or a cover crop that's helping to feed that soil and improve our soil organic matter, all of those are practices that also benefit from a circular economy. We have great partners at California Environmental Protection Agency. CalRecycle's doing some very impressive work to divert organic waste from landfills, turning that into compost and other nutrient products to feed our soils, all those microbes I talked about earlier. It's really a powerful partnership there. Conversion technology is also showing us how we can turn those products into other value streams and replace synthetic products when we could be replacing them with these valuable nutrient products. Renewable energy from livestock manure, as well as all the products that I've talked about. And one of the most exciting ones for us is whole orchard recycling. Not doing open field burning when we have to pull out a vineyard or an orchard. That's another tremendous benefit for climate as well as for the soils. I also have to mention the great partnership we have with the California Air Resources Board. All the work they do to quantify what this really means to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and improve the carbon sequestration of all of our practices. It's a hugely important practice that will help us with our natural working lands achieve our climate goals and all of our other sustainability goals. So I hope you share my excitement for healthy soils and the work that we can do together. Each one of us can contribute to this process. And one of the easiest ones, if I had an apple core, I'd show you. One of the easiest things each one of us can do is, instead of putting our food scraps down the disposal or into the trash can, is by putting it into the organic waste can. It'll be turned into compost. That living cycle, that circular economy of food from the table back to the land, feeding the soils to give us continued productivity for all the benefits we enjoy from California agriculture. Thanks for joining me for California Healthy Soils Week. Lots of information available on our website.